5 minutes and a few simple ingredients are all you need for this thrifty tofu ricotta. Easily customize the taste and texture for whatever dish you're making. Hello, I'm Catherine. Bryan's behind the camera, and we thought you might need a ricotta substitute this time of year for your stuffed pastas, your lasagna, or any other savory dish you can dream up, like these spinach ricotta puff pastry pockets we'll show you at the end of this video.
Oh yeah, yes, I love you, this is amazing.
This tofu ricotta is so easy to make, and it's about half the price of traditional store-bought ricotta, so let's make it. I'm using 350 grams extra firm tofu, but you could use just firm tofu for this recipe as well. And then all you need is lemon juice for some tang, nutritional yeast for cheesy, savory flavor, some salt, pepper, garlic powder, or you could use a small clove of fresh garlic if you'd like, and optionally any fresh or dried herbs you'd like to stir in. If nutritional yeast is a new seasoning for you, then it's a deactivated yeast that adds a ton of cheesy, savory flavor to anything you're cooking, but especially if you're trying to achieve a cheesy flavor and using something like tofu. It's become a lot easier to find in most large grocery stores, but I actually buy mine from my bulk store for a better price. And this is one of the priciest seasonings that we buy, but considering it replaces cheese for us, then it results in savings in the long run. For instance, 500 grams of this tofu ricotta cost me about $3.80 versus at least $6.99 for traditional store-bought ricotta. So if that sounds good to you, then hit that subscribe button, and here's how to make my simple tofu ricotta. Add 350 grams firm or extra firm tofu to a blender or food processor. You don't even need to press the tofu, just break it up and drop it in. Add 3 tablespoons lemon juice, 3 tablespoons nutritional yeast, a 1/4 teaspoon to a 1/2 teaspoon salt, a bit of black pepper, and a 1/2 teaspoon garlic powder, or a small clove of fresh garlic. Pulse to blend and leave the ricotta more textured if you like, or blend it smooth if desired. If you don't have a blender, you could even crush the ingredients with your hands to create a textured result. Fold in any fresh herbs like chives or oregano, and I think you should fold in sauteed spinach and mushrooms for my spinach and ricotta puff pastry pockets.
Oh yeah, yes, I love you, this is amazing.
We haven't had these in a while because they're a little decadent.
I don't even, you know what, just say what you gotta say, I'm just gonna stand here.
And they don't even look the prettiest because I brush them with butter and maple syrup. And I haven't been buying maple syrup lately because it's been a little pricier, so I have date syrup. And date syrup's really dark, so they don't look as pretty, but they taste just as good.
This needs to be on your table this holidays.
How does the inside taste?
Tastes great.
It's so savory, and that ricotta is so simple to make. If you make it in a blender, it usually turns out a little more blended, but if you make it in a food processor with a wider surface area, then you can kind of control how chunky it stays if you want a chunkier ricotta that you can maybe kind of crumble on top of a lasagna. And you could just crush the tofu with your hands, and then you'll have a really chunky ricotta, depending on what you're making. You can make the ricotta ahead of time and keep it in the fridge for 2 or 3 days before you even use it in whatever recipe you're making.
I can really taste the ricotta in here. It's so creamy and...
yeah, flavorful. You're down in it.
No remorse. You can even make these puff pastries in the head.
Yeah, and you can keep them frozen till right before you pop them in the oven, which is what I did today. And in 30 minutes, they're done.
Just a straight up ricotta test.
I didn't put the full, I did like less salt because I know what I'm gonna use that in.
This is really good.
So a little bit more salt.
Yeah.
If you're really having this be featured in your recipe.
What are you gonna use it in? Can we tell people?
I'm working on a stuffed shells recipe that will hopefully be out soon. So stay tuned for that. Yeah.
That's it, that's all.
I think that's everything.
It should be. That's a 5-minute tofu ricotta.
Yeah.
Nothing more, nothing less.
Half the price of regular ricotta.
Okay, before I decide to devour all of these, I am going to leave.
Step away. Thank you for watching. Hit that subscribe button and like, comment, share, all the things that help our channel to grow. And we'll see you in the next one.